2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. It doesn't. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Willis, he's in at 3. Williams is out there with Russell. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Black in at the 4 slot. The dish to Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Russell against Irving. Russell off a pick from Willis. Outside, Russell. Shot is no good. Good D by Irving.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Nice D from Russell.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Hibbert against Shumpert. A 3 ball. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assists. Shumpert's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Black.
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside the paint. He feels if they can accomplish that, they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Shumpert passes to Cowan. Left block shot on the way. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lakers trail by 7. There's a screen by Willis. Jumper off the screen. Shot's good by Clarkson. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Pick by Verejao. Shumpert gets a wide open look. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Clarkson kicks to Williams. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the feed to Hibbert. Nice D from Verejao.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. McDermott can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 8. And here's Clarkson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Kicks it to Hibbert. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Verejao.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
And he makes the first. Los Angeles making a switch here. Good on both.
Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first. And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love's.
He sat us down maybe right before the first practice.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table. Young and Shane Larkin subbed in for Clarkson. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Boston Celtics.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
So the Lakers 5 right now. Willis in at power forward. Larkin out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Roberson, and it's Black in at the 5. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams that have been making their opponents work especially hard over the past 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, they've been impressive on the defensive end, and they may have caught a few teams on off nights, but you've got to give them credit. They've made scoring a chore when you look at their opponent.
Three-pointer, Dellavedova, and Roberson pulls it down. Lakers trail by 7. Right side, Williams from the baseline. Count that one.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
There's a minute 47 left now here in the second. They set the screen to the middle. Here's Pound, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Here's Larkin, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. And Cleveland gets called for the foul. The Lakers have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. And that one falls for Larkin.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ryan's checked in. That one is no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. There's 1:17 left here in the second. Feeds it to Varejao. McDermott dishes to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. And it's Shumpert penetrating. There's the bucket. Good. Shumpert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
A nice shot by Black.
Now, there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
McDermott passes to Dellavedova. Picked by Varejao. Dellavedova kicks to Varejao. The Lakers with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bryant drives in, and that one's good. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
They set the pick. To the paint. That's tipped. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Varejao. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cleveland ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kobe, what encourages you in what you've seen from the team's offense?
We're playing hard. You know, our bigs are really working tonight. You know, they're really running the floor well. You know, they're rolling to the basket with a purpose.
Kobe, appreciate the time as always. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Okay, good job battling them out there. Let's talk about some crucial areas from the first half. We were able to throw off their offensive rhythm with good ball pressure and heads up deep. Let's keep picking their pockets and jumping in those passing lanes. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. I think it's time for a healthy dose of pick and roll. That's a bread and butter play.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Indiana Pacers.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for him.
Love right side. And it's Varejao penetrating, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Varejao. The Lakers trail. Here's Clarkson for the tie. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Left side, Irving. In the corner, Varejao with it. LeBron drives in, takes a three, and it's Irving missing. And Los Angeles guys shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Clarkson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving leading the charge. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Love. Love's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
1:44 left to play in the third. Outside Irving. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for LeBron. And the Lakers also making a switch. Lou Williams has checked in for Andre Robertson. That's good from Irving. Lakers trail by 5. Out to the wing. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Willis down low. Guarded by Shumpert. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. McDermott's checked in.
Doug McDermott.
And stolen by Love. 1:11 left to play here in the third. McDermott dishes to Love. takes the 13-footer. A rebound by the Lakers. Hibbert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Clarkson with the ball. Hibbert with the screen. Just 5 to shoot. And again, no good by the Lakers.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Kevin Love. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
How much would every team like to have a...
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
this is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the Bulls, an impressive 4-game winning streak. They're really playing good basketball. We'll see if they can extend it to 5 with a win tonight. And let's talk for a moment about Derrick Rose. He's missed so much time the past several seasons with injuries. Kenny, is it too much to expect him to return to his former level, his MVP level?
Well, maybe not the MVP level, but he still can be a serviceable all-star, meaning he might not be able to dominate for 82 games.
And welcome, everyone, to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Well, it was the Chicago Bulls winning their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance.
For Evan Turner. And it's Williams in for Kobe. Chicago also making some changes. Brooks comes in for Jimmy Butler, and Devin Harris is subbed in for Derrick Rose. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Harris is out there with Brooks, and it's Mirotic in at the 3. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Russell. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Willis. Rebounded by Devin Harris.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
Mirotic gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Williams kicks to Willis. Black off the pick from Willis. Willis with a screen on Mirotic. There's a screen by Willis. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Lakers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams. Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell. .153 left in the first. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Lakers, just way behind.
And, you know, for the Lakers, so far it looks like the adjustments they made in the offseason aren't going to produce the desired effect.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the plan they have in place is going to get it done. This season could be another long, slow journey through the NBA cellar.
That's good from Gasol on the assist by Brooks.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
And he gets it to go.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Williams against Harris. Outside Gasol. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Mirotic dishes to Gasol. And it's Harris off the drive. And stolen by Williams. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Williams gets a screen from Willis. Hibbert with a screen for Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And it falls over the rim and in. Williams has got 5 now.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
The Bulls leading by 6. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's Harris off the drive. Doubled by Willis. Gasol a screen. Here's Mirotic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they've got to play with much more discipline tonight.
And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his newfound excitement playing with the Chicago Bulls. I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago Clark was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy, but so are his teammates.
And it's Watson in for Derrick Rose. LA's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Willis in at the 3. Lewis Williams out there with Shane Larkin. Then there's Nick Young. And it's Black in at the 5. That's the Laker 5.
Getting better and better. Got that field goal percentage up in the 60s now.
Clark, they dialed it in here in the second quarter, playing really well.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
Over in the corner, Williams. Rebound by the Bulls. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Poked away, taken away by Williams. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Williams is running. The 9-footer's on the mark. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Lakers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
You know, adding on to that, they've done a great job of challenging and changing shots in this first half, and they've gotten some blocks as well.
Inside, Black. And Young kicks to Williams. A second chance effort. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Mirotic inside. Working on Black. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket for Mirotic. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Screen by Young. Here's Black. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And I don't think there's any question about it, guys. He's got to bring that percentage up. I mean, those are the kind of free throw numbers that will get you in a coach's doghouse and get your teammates a little mad at you.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Young, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Larkin. Here's Noah, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They shoot 2. Roy Hibbert picks one up.
Shooting Los Angeles. Joakim Noah taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's good from Noah.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Evan Turner, he's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Joakim Noah hits them both. 35 seconds left in the first half. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Harris. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right after me.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 67% from the line, going 6 of 9.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
And he's good on the second. 26 seconds left to play here in the half. The feed to Gasol. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Gasol's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Clarkson kicks to Willis. A fadeaway. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defender's height advantage really forced a tough shot, a difficult shot. He tried to fade it over the top, but no dice.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bulls lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Gentlemen, I'm here with Roy Hibbert. And Roy, what do you think the team needs to do coming up in the second half?
I think we need to take care of the ball on the offensive end, get back, but got to do a better job of just controlling the pace of the game. You know, you give a little bit of leeway, but I think we can do a better job in that aspect.
Roy, as always, we appreciate the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
Okay, guys, we got a few minutes here. Let's go over a few things before we get going again. I'm not going to single out any one guy because we've gotten contributions from all over the place. I can't say enough about the work you fellas did coming off the bench especially. I'll say this for us, though. Our shot selection has been terrific. We haven't forced things, and the shots are dropping for us because of that patience. And I don't want us moving things along too quickly to start the third quarter. A casual tempo will suit us just fine right now. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Butler. He has 14 points, and the additional offense he's provided from the line, big impact.
Clark, a major impact for sure. A good chunk of their scoring has come because of that aggression and ability to get to the line.
Look here. Willis, he checked in for Tariq Black. Andre Robertson comes in for Turner. Williams, he's checked in for Bryant. And it's Clarkson in for Russell. Chicago also making some changes. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Mirotic. Harris comes in for Butler. And it's Brooks in for Rose. So for Chicago right now, at the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Brooks out there with Harris. And it's Livingston in at the 3 slot. Noah the screen. And it's Harris off the drive. Gasol against Willis. Gasol no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Roberson the pass to Williams. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Harris kicks to Gasol. Good. Gasol's got 10.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Williams attacking. Again, Los Angeles.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they both shot the ball since the break. Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Here's Clarkson, and there's the foul. It'll go on Aaron Brooks. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And the Lakers making a change here. Black's checked in. And here's Hibbert. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Outside Williams, 6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Really left alone that time. And it's 6 points for Roy Hibbert.
And that kind of sums up the defensive effort we've seen here tonight, guys.
Williams against Harris. Kicks it to Brooks. Noah the screen. Brooks dishes to Noah. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
Lakers leading by 10. Now, here's Clarkson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
One shot, gentlemen.
And so he hits the technical free throw. There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Hibbert with a screen on Harris. Willis with it. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided. He's checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Mirotic. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Clark, they can burn some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Willis in at the 4 spot. Kobe is out there with Russell. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Black in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. Shot's good by Turner. Turner's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Here's Rose. Got it from 16 feet. Rose has got 6 in the quarter. There's a minute left in the fourth.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Los Angeles.
Yeah, you can see me and Clark shaking our heads. Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. Clark, they could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
Kevin, I love the resilience we saw there. I mean, it really is an indicator of character that when the situation was
Freak, you're the guy. Good screen. Tight passes now. We need to get free.
Their 5th win on the year.
This is going to be repayment for the last game they played against one another. And this will be their last regular season meeting of the year. A nice job to even it up at 1-1 for the season series against the Bulls.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Williams. He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Russell passes to Blount and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly. Take a look at what Black's done. He's got 13 rebounds and a block. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
And that one misses. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. And that one's good by Butler.
Assist goes to Aaron Brooks.
We've got 33 quarters. And Bryant kicks to Russell. There's a screen by Willis. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Lakers lead by 10. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Watson for three. A rebound by the Lakers. Robertson dishes to Larkin. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Brown. Shooting one.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Brown.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now it's time to head back to...
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Lou Williams. He put up a new season high tonight. And if he keeps shooting like he did tonight before the season's over, he might top it. A big key to his team's victory here.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage. Wow.
He deserves a ton of credit on how many areas of the game he impacted tonight. His defense was superb, and offensively, he was ready to shoot.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith,
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith, and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies up against the Los Angeles Lakers. For the Lakers, they come in off a win in their last game against the Bulls at United Center. The goal tonight is clear, figuring out a way to solidify some momentum. Coming into this game, they've struggled, just 2-8 over their last 10. I'll tell you one thing we've seen during this grit and grind era in Memphis is that they are tough in the postseason. What is it, Kenny, about the Grizzlies' style that makes them so dangerous in the postseason?
They're just physically taxing over 7 games. Could you imagine just someone leaning on you for 48 minutes? That's what the Memphis Grizzlies do. That's what makes them tough and hard to defend and play.
The Grizzlies look to take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Looking at the Lakers, they took the win in their last game against Chicago. And here are the Grizzlies now, and this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Not a lot of competition, really. I mean, they're playoff caliber and took care of business against a team that wasn't playoff caliber and maybe still isn't.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Hibbert pulls it in.
And even though it didn't go down, he did some nice work to get that inside.
To the left wing. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Here's Young. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that'll tie this game up.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Green against Young. Green inside. He has 7. No good with the layup. It's stolen by Adams. Here's the break. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Ennis, and Hibbert with the block. Clarkson can't get it to go. It's a tie game in Memphis, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back. And the Grizzlies, a team that's dealt with their share of tough playoff losses. But, you know, you talk to point guard and what... One big reason why not them is what happened to Conley. Greg, losing him in the playoffs last year was the biggest adversity they went through. Can you make a case that it just made them tougher, or did it really take something out of them?
You know, Kevin, it's really hard to say. A tough break, obviously, losing Mike, and I mean that literally as well. But their problems did set them back, and maybe they can be just as good as anybody else, but until they are, they're going to have some issues.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Willis, he's in at 3. Russell is out there with Andre Robertson. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Black in at the power forward. Conley into the lane, pass to Humphries. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
The Lakers trail. Here's Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
You know, and in watching that game, he did a really nice job of passing the basketball, scoring, and setting up his teammates.
The Grizzlies shooting about 42% so far. Conley kicks to Allen. Memphis moving that ball around. The offensive rebound. Humphries with the bucket. Humphries has got 6 points.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Robertson dishes to Hibbert, and Wright pulls it down.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Russell inside, over by Conley, scooped up. A nice shot by Black.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He touched on his desire to see them make heavy use of the pick and roll for the rest of the game. Keep setting those screens, fellas. Those were his exact words. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. Conley kicks to Wright. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points. Effective screen set there for the jump shot. That was the key to the play.
Humphries with a screen on Russell. Conley kicks to Humphries. Off the pick. Can't get it to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Russell, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Roof shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good, Russell. The Lakers making a switch here. Ryan's checked in. So after making... So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Wright. Green comes in for Chris Humphries. Ennis, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Adams in for Hutter. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Young's checked in for Hibbert. Willis comes in for Evan Turner. Williams, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Russell. Lakers trail by 10. And Young kicks to Clarkson. Down low. Here's Black. And it's sent back from Tallenberg. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Young inside. Working on Green. And they call an illegal screen here.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it. And you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's stolen by Adams. Outside Conley. Up in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in.